What's up guys, welcome back to another video. I'm João Chanoca and today I'm going to be talking about pronunciation for a bit and then specifically about Portuguese pronunciation. So, even though you can simply just go to Google to just quickly hear the correct pronunciation of a Portuguese word, I do quite have a couple of reasons to talk about this whole theme, and here they are. Firstly, I do have to say that I feel quite annoyed when I hear some random dude trying to speak some Portuguese as if he's trying to read like some Spanish or wherever. A lot of people do speak like that, and I do quite understand it, but I kinda kinda feel annoyed. Come on. They probably don't know that Portuguese is different. And guys, Portuguese is very, very different from the Spanish language. They are completely different, and I guess that they just kind of have in common the fact that they come from the same language, which is Latin. You know, they are like two babies of Latin, you know? Yeah. And obviously, when I hear like a random person that doesn't come from a Portuguese speaking country, speaking fluid Portuguese, I do feel kind of proud and pumped up. Like, wow, that person is speaking some awesome Portuguese. My God, you know, maybe that's just me, but I do kind of feel pumped up, and maybe this video will kind of contribute for people to realize of maybe how different uh, Portuguese really is from Spanish. Secondly, if you are trying to learn a language, it's very important that you pay a lot of attention to the pronunciation, or even if you are just like a curious man or a woman, because in the end, like you need to know what to say that respective words, right? Like then you can give like your own accent, but firstly, you need to learn, you know. Don't be thinking that you know how to say like every word or whatever. Like languages, there are times that are very different from what you may think. So it's very important that with the help of like a film or a series, you learn how to pronounce, you know, the words that you probably are like searching off or wherever, you know. It's very important. The pronunciation, if you can pronounce a word, then you will go nowhere. You can know like verbs and wherever, but you need to know how to pronounce it to speak it properly. And be a curious person, you know. Like if you hear uh, a random word from another language, go check it out or what it means or the right pronunciation. Like try to learn a different language, you know, because life in the end is about enjoying it, learning a lot from it. I mean, like try to learn the most out of it, you know. It's about like the many different experiences that you can have. Like, use this rare opportunity that you have of life, to do the most with it, Now, about accents, and this is actually another thing that I actually want to talk about, because I know that many people maybe don't know this, but like outside of Portugal and wherever, but like Portuguese has a bunch of accents. Like, Portuguese is the fifth most spoken language in the entire world, so it's normal that a language with this dimension also has a bunch of accents, just like English. Like English has like the Scottish accent and the British accent, like wherever. And it's just like with Portuguese, like the Brazilian accent is very, very different from the accent that you see in Portugal. Like, they use a lot, like, for example, even in verbs, it's a little bit different. They use a lot the gerunds. That's how I think you say it. But yeah, it's quite different. And if you pay attention, you can see the difference. But like, even in Portugal, you can see many different accents across the many different places. Like, you can see people in Porto having like a different accent from the one you see uh, in Açores, for example. You know. So if you are trying to learn Portuguese, have that in consideration. Try to really set up what you want to learn, okay? And be aware of this difference. Like, even in Africa, for example, in Angola or in Mozambique, the accent is quite different. So, for example, if you are watching a video um from Brazil, be aware that it can be very different from a video coming from Portugal, okay? Alright. So, obviously, I'm not going to pronounce every single Portuguese name, otherwise, I would be here forever. What you really should do, in case you are curious about learning some Portuguese, or just interested in the pronunciation, or wherever, it's really just driving something that you can put some subtitles on, so that was really basically how I learned English. That was the most fun way for me to learn English, like seeing a film with Portuguese subtitles, and slowly learning the English language while being fun. That's what you want. You want things to be fun, to be enjoyable. For you to enjoy your day. You're enjoying like learning different things, because it should be fun. It should be really, really satisfying to learn the many different things. So, what I'm going to do is just give you a little taste of what the Portuguese sounds like, so that you might be interested in like learning the Portuguese, for example. And I'm going to pronounce the names of some of the most uh, famous persons from Portugal, I guess, or at least some names that I see a really, really bunch of people like butcher. those names, like there are names where it really is a struggle for me to how should I say this, to like see some people trying to pronounce it, and sometimes for me it really is a struggle. Cristiano Ronaldo, João Félix, Eusébio, José Mourinho, João Chanoca. Okay, guys. Look, I'm just joking with you all. Okay, obviously, I'm not famous, or am I? No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Look, I'm just trying to practice my English. Look, you only reach a point where practicing needs to be your key option to like keep improving at it. So I'm just trying to practice my language, and trying to express my opinions a lot better. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, an amazing week. If you want, you can leave a like, subscribe to the channel, you can leave a comment, you can always turn on your post notifications, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Peace.